And now it is with great pleasure that the Solano women's basketball program, including alumni in attendance, tonight recognize the 2018 sophomore class. Ranging in commitment from 1 to 3 years, these sophomores have epitomized what being a student athlete is all about and have shown tremendous dedication in the classroom and on the court. They have done numerous community service activities, set records for future players and teams to aspire to, and have done a wonderful job upholding the great tradition that is Solano College women's basketball. We are truly thankful and grateful to you and your families for all your support, sacrifice, and dedication throughout your time in our program. The 2018 sophomores are a durable, loyal player, a great teammate. She never missed a practice or game in 2 years. Number 15, Kalia Fernando. Next, the program's Merck Award winner for Best Student and the 2017 Player of the Year, number 24, Lizzie Ward. Next, the 2017 Solano Showdown MVP and Bay Valley All-Conference player, dynamic point guard, number 13, RJ Johnson. And last but definitely not least, the best three-point shooter in the history of the program. She made 100 threes her freshman season and now back for her knee surgery to play this season. Number 12, Cassandra C.J. Jones. And at this time, we ask everybody to rise for the presentation of our national anthem.
Hi, my name is Anthony Williams, here with Andy Chase, getting ready to watch the Lady Falcons from Solano go against the Mendocino Lady Golden Eagles here at the Solano Community College Gym. Andy, what can you tell us about Tayana Turkvana?
Oh, Tayana Turkvana is one of the most talented players in the entire Bay Valley Conference. She averages 17 points a game, which puts her at 4th in the entire conference, and she averages 12 rebounds a game, which puts her atop the entire conference. She is a talented player.
Yeah, and we all know about the Lady Falcons. They have had a tremendous season. They've only had 3 sophomores on the team, and the rest are freshmen. So this is going to be a special night for Lizzie Rourke, R.J. Johnson, and Cassandra Jones. What can you tell us about those three?
Those three players are some of the big players for this team. Definitely RJ and Lizzie, that's going to be a big loss for them next year. But Cassandra Jones comes on, and you know what she does. She comes in, she hits the three. So all of those girls have certain games and certain ways that they affect the game that helps Solano out a lot. So they're going to miss them next year for sure.
All right. Thank you, Andy. And we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Celia Esposito Noy. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
And we are back after a beautiful ceremony for the sophomores, including R.J. Johnson, Kalia Fernando, Lizzie Rourke, and Cassandra Jones. Some excellent players for Solano. You know, they're just all around excellent.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Those girls are definitely going to be missed next year.
Yeah, especially R.J. Johnson, because you can't just replace R.J. Johnson.
No.
But it's going to be exciting to see what next year holds for the Lady Falcons, as Solano will get introduced now. The starting lineup is going to be R.J. Johnson, Elizabeth Martinez, Lizzie Rourke, Cassandra Jones, and Kalia Fernando. And for the Lady Golden Eagles, is going to be Tiana Turkvan, Anika Brown, Regan Wyatt, Selena Perez, and Vanessa Kemp. So, what are you expecting from this game, Andy?
I'm expecting a really feisty Solano team. They lost their last game, and it was a big game for them. And this is their last game, and they've been playing really, really well this year at home with only one loss. So I expect them to come out feisty.
Yeah, they're definitely going to come out swinging, because once you lose one game, it's going to make you want to work harder the next. And with this being sophomore night, you know they don't want to lose.
Oh, yeah, and you know, this being RJ's last game, she's always the firecracker for this team, so she's going to be going like the Energizer Bunny tonight, I can imagine it. She is just not going to stop.
Yeah, we got to get that race going soon, right?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, this is your last night to do it, so it's got to happen today.
I mean, we got a whole semester. Let, let me train a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to have to. A lot. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Mendocino has to offer here. They're going to be working hard tonight. They got 5 girls, so no subs. So let's see how they can work with that.
Yeah, that's going to be very difficult, because all season we've been saying that the Lady Falcons are very stacked.
Yeah, Solano's got the depth.
And it looks like Tiana Turkvan and Elizabeth Martinez will jump. And Turkvan wins the jump ball, so Mendocino gets possession of the ball first. Anika Brown with the ball. Passes it to Turkvan. Turkvan goes up strong, misses, gets her own rebound, goes up again, misses. Oh. Rebound by Elizabeth Martinez. And it will be a jump ball between her and Yvonne Quintero.
You're going to see a lot of that tonight with Turkvan getting her own rebound and just being feisty on the boards.
Yeah, and I said Vanessa Kemp was getting the start, but it's Yvonne Quintero who is starting above her. I think Kemp is injured, so that's why they have 5 players. As Kalia Fernando passes it to Cassandra Jones. Jones gives it to Martinez. Martinez goes to the free throw line, pulls up, misses, rebound by Turkvan. And number 23, Selena Perez has the ball. Perez being guarded by RJ. Quintero has the ball. Dumps it off to Perez, but the ball is stolen by RJ Johnson.
Mendocino being a little sloppy.
Johnson throws it up to Rourke. Rourke finds Fernando, and Fernando gets called for a travel.
Solano's offense was a little stagnant last game. I'm hoping to see them moving around a lot and get stuff going real early tonight.
Turkvan will inbound the ball. Solano putting on their full court press. Perez gives it to Wyatt. Okay, but Fernando gets the ball. RJ Johnson has it. RJ slows down the pace. Kalia gives it to Cassandra. Martinez has the ball. Martinez with the nice step through and gets the basket to go in.
Look at that. She just went through, like, what, 3 defenders?
I told her that. Nah, Martinez with a nice step through, and she fell at the end, which made it even more difficult.
And she just kissed the glass, too. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to have to ask her how she did that.
Yeah, I don't think you taught her that.
No, that's self-taught. As Wyatt has the ball. Gives it to Turk Van. Turk Van tries to find Brown, but the ball is stolen by Solano. RJ Johnson brings the ball up court.
You know Solano's D is going to be sharp tonight.
RJ finds Cassandra. Martinez tries to dump it off to Johnson, but the ball is stolen by Turk Van. Johnson waits for the steal. Turk Van uses the crossover. Turk Van goes up strong, misses, gets her own rebound again.
Oh, my.
Gets another rebound, a little tangled up with Lizzie Rourke, and it will remain Mendocino's ball.
Man.
And it's Kyler Fernando. You know, our PA announcer Dylan said the wrong name, so thought that was
setting
it.
us up for failure over
Yeah,
here.
come on, Dylan. Got to be better than that. As Turk Van has the ball, goes up against Martinez and will draw the foul.
I'm looking to see who's going to help out Turk Van tonight because she can't do it all by herself. Annika Brown usually puts up about 10 points, so let's see what she can do tonight.
Yeah, with Turk Van scoring 17 points per game, and then there's a big drop-off to Brown's 10 points per game. So Turk Van is definitely going to need help, especially with the way the Solano Lady Falcons play defense.
You can already see tonight what they've already got 2 steals. It's going to be a long night for them.
Lizzie Rourke inbounds the ball to RJ Johnson. Johnson gives it to Rourke. Rourke gives it to Jones. Jones for the deep 3 and gets it to go in.
Oh, my gosh. She's not afraid. She shouldn't be either.
Solano continuing to put pressure on Mendocino, but they get past half court. As Perez has the ball. The ball nearly stolen by Johnson, and a foul will be called on, I believe, Mendocino.
Wyatt from Mendocino, she's not afraid. She just got her head right in there. She looked like she almost got kneed in the head.
Hey, got to get down and dirty.
That's what I'm saying. That's a winning attitude. I like it.
Sierra Chapman checks in for Elizabeth Martinez. RJ Johnson gives it to Rourke. Rourke gives it to Jones. Jones gives it back to Rourke. Rourke for the 3. Misses. Rebound by Turk Van.
I'm really interested in this Turk Van Chapman matchup. 2 girls with some good size, good down low presence. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, Turk Van telling the referee about Sierra Chapman, you know, kind of pushing her off
little bump.
with the, you know, arm bar, but, you know, keep playing. RJ Johnson finds Kyla Fernando. Kyla finds
CJ
Rourke.
Oh.
Rourke misses the layup. Rebound by Brown, or Wyatt. Perez has the ball. Perez gives it to Brown. Brown looking to pass the ball. Finds Perez. Perez being guarded by RJ Johnson. And Quintero puts up a shot but misses. Turk Van gets the rebound. Misses her shot too. And Cassandra Jones gets the rebound. Jones gives it to Johnson. Johnson finds Fernando. Fernando gives it to Johnson. Ball nearly stolen by Perez. Johnson gives it to Fernando. Fernando to Rourke in the paint. Rourke goes up strong and gets the layup to go in.
Man, she's going to do that all game.
As Turk Van breaks the press with a nice step through
nice.
and gets the floater to go in.
Yeah, you can't stop that. That was nice.
RJ Johnson bringing the ball up court. Gives it to Jones. Jones gives it back to Johnson. Johnson to Rourke. Rourke for the mid-range shot and gets it to go in.
I'd like to see Rourke have a big game tonight in their last game.
I would love to see all the sophomores
That's
have a
true.
big night.
We've already got CJ's got a 3, Rourke's playing well, RJ's playing well on D. I'm liking it. And they're giving Fernando the start, too.
Yeah, it's sophomore night.
You got to give
You'll
him
never
the
know
start.
what
Yeah.
happens, you know.
Hey, maybe she'll have the best game of her career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fernando could put up 20 in this game. You'll never know. And a timeout was called. And just look at all the freshmen behind the bench for Solano.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of returning girls hopefully next year.
Yeah, they're all very exciting to see on the court. They all bring something to the table. You could start any one of them. So Borcher is going to have a nice squad next year.
Yeah, for real. I mean, he's got some good ones. Sumi De Silva's really good. Greenwood, Destiny Greenwood's just a monster. Elizabeth Martinez is really good. They got some great players. Sierra Chapman, man, they're set for next year. If they can just get a couple more pieces and another nice big bench and a bunch of depth, hopefully they can make the playoffs next year. They sadly missed it by about 1 game this year.
And if you're Mendocino, how can you just keep up with Solano but not get tired, you know?
Oh, that's all conditioning, man. They're actually playing pretty well right now. We've seen with Solano's defense, they pressure you so much that teams have been really just not moving on offense. But Mendocino's been moving around a lot, so I like to see that.
And R.J. Johnson almost comes up with the steal. And Perez cannot handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, you can't make those mistakes.
Rourke inbounds the ball to Johnson. Johnson gives it to Jones. Jones back to Johnson. Johnson across court to De Silva. Solano really swinging the ball. Jones for 3. Misses.
Can't leave her open like that.
De Silva gets the ball back, and R.J. Johnson throwing a pass. And Solano really being aggressive on the boards.
Oh, yeah. They're getting the ball down low. I think we've made, maybe 1, 3. The rest have been layups, so that's been our focus so far.
Yeah, and that pass from Johnson to Chapman, she made Chapman go up and get that one.
She thought Chapman was 6'7". Chapman really had to jump up, catch that, bobble it. Still made the play, though.
Rourke misses the second free throw. Rebound by R.J. Johnson, but she misses the layup.
Oh, let me remind you, R.J. Johnson is about 5'3", and she got all the way up there to get that.
Perez throws it up to Brown. Brown back to Perez. Perez back to Brown. Brown with the mid-range shot. Misses. Rebound by R.J. Johnson. Johnson running the floor. She goes up with the left hand and gets the layup to go in.
She's so fast. You can't guard that.
I mean, unless you're faster than
Yeah,
her.
and that we don't see that often. I mean, except for you, you know.
Right. I mean, there's no one like me, so.
Look at that.
Johnson gets the fast break layup to go in. And this is where Solano kills you with the pressure.
They do this late in the first, seems like every game, and it really gets them.
Yeah, and they just cause you to really think about everything. And, you know, when you just start thinking about stuff, your reaction is delayed and you start being too careful with the ball. But
and then you just start making small mental mistakes, and those little mistakes will just give them a turnover just like that.
As Johnson gives it to Stella Havea. Martinez gives it to Havea. Havea to Johnson. Johnson to De Silva. De Silva to Cameron Hatcher for 3. Misses. De Silva throws it off of Turk Van, and Solano will retain possession.
It's good effort by De Silva to get the extra possession there.
As RJ finds Elizabeth Martinez, but she cannot get the layup to go in, but she will head to the free throw line.
Nice little bounce pass in traffic by RJ there. Setting up an easy bucket, getting the foul.
Martinez shooting free throws, missed the first one. Martinez having an excellent year. She's shooting 46% at the free throw line. That's the area of improvement for her next year. I'm pretty sure she will work on it over the summer.
That's an area that Solano has struggled just in general this year. I think RJ Johnson is just about the best free throw shooter at 60%. There's only one other girl with Sumi De Silva at 60%, so they got to work on that.
Estella Havea gets the rebound. RJ Johnson pushing the ball up court. Johnson orchestrating the offense, gives it to Havea. And Anika Brown will get called for the foul.
Mendocino's been pretty active in the passing lanes. So with 5 girls, they're putting a lot of pressure on Solano. Even though they haven't been scoring, they're still playing hard.
Yeah, I think Matt Butcher, he's going to have his players move the ball around, so Mendocino is going to have to work for every possession. And, you know, when you're working every single possession, that's going to really drain you.
Yep, and look at this full court press. Just so difficult to work with.
Elizabeth Martinez and Cameron Hatcher bump into each other. And Cameron Hatcher, she has some strength to her after that one.
They look about the same size, but she sent her flying.
And
look at that, another turnover.
Solano will gain possession of the ball. Johnson looking for a teammate. She finds De Silva. De Silva for 3. Ooh. Just bounces out. Rebound by number 10, Wyatt. As Selena Perez has the ball.
Still looking for someone else to help out Turk Vaughn. Solano just allowing 3 points this quarter. Their defense has been impeccable. Look at that, another steal.
As De Silva throws it up to Havea. Havea goes up for the layup and gets it to go in.
Great, easy basket off the steal. I believe Cameron Hatcher got the steal, right?
Yes. And De Silva almost comes up with another one. Turk Van pushing the ball up court.
Oh.
RJ Johnson comes up with a steal, and Brown almost stays with her, but
hey,
you know, De Silva there to clean it up.
That's why you run down. Pressure can just make her miss.
Turk Van pushing the ball up court.
Yeah, we need to see something out of Mendocino here. It's been a drive spell.
Havea pokes the ball loose. Johnson comes up with the steal with the ball, and a foul will be called, I believe, on Turk Van.
Solano's defense being too much for Mendocino. We're going to see if they can make some adjustments here after this quarter, get something going, get some baskets.
Yeah, and I believe Solano is now in the bonus. RJ makes the first free throw.
This is the most dominant quarter that I've seen Solano play.
Yeah, already putting up 21.
Definitely letting them know this is our house.
And now 22 after the RJ Johnson May free throw. And Sabrina Zerby will check into the game. Perez finds Turk Van. Ball almost stolen. Turk Van almost travels, but she kept that pivot foot down. Perez goes up for the left-handed shot, blocked by Havea. Cameron Hatcher pushing the ball up court. Lizzie Rourke running with her. The Hatcher pulls the ball out. Lizzie Rourke with the mid-range shot and gets it to go in.
Havea with the good find there. She's been playing really well in these past couple minutes.
And that just shows you the talent that Solano has. Havea not really getting much playing time during the season, but she's coming out balling.
That's the depth. I mean, it's got to be scary being an opposing team coming in with your 7, 8, maybe if you're lucky, 10 girls. And you look over at Solano and they've got like 18.
They got an army over there.
For real. Turk Vaughn with a good bucket there.
Zerby throws it up to De Silva. De Silva goes up for the layup and gets it to go in.
Beautiful move.
And somebody has to take over the ball handling duties from Turk Van because she's going to get drained. And Lizzie Gort throws that out.
She said, nope.
Perez misses the three-point shot. De Silva comes up with the ball. De Silva gives it to Zerby. Zerby gives it to Rourke. Rourke back to Zerby. Zerby back to Rourke. Rourke to Hatcher. Hatcher to De Silva. De Silva tries to find Havea. And a jump ball will be called.
Mendocino wants to get back in this game. They're going to have to start playing some really, really feisty defense. Every steal counts. Every turnover counts. They're going to have to capitalize on it, too.
And Jillian Glenn has checked into the game along with Jessica Rapola as she puts up a three, misses. Rebound by Anika Brown, and she just tosses one up there as time runs out in the first quarter with the score of 26-5. Andy, what did you see from Solano that you really liked?
Oh, well, first, we're going to have to talk about the defense, obviously. 5 points? Are you kidding me? That's that's incredible. I mean, it's tough when you got Turk Vaughn out there just trying to create everything by herself, and the other girls are having a tough time getting the ball in the basket. So we'll see what they do differently on offense for Mendocino, and if I'm Solano, I'm not changing a single thing on defense.
Yeah, but, you know, Matt Borcher, he nitpicks and finds stuff that the team needs to work out on, and that's what you want to see from a coach. You never want your players to get too comfortable because then they think, oh, we're just playing good by what we're doing now, when all that could just fall apart.
Exactly.
You'll never know what can happen to your lead. But he wants them to improve and be perfect.
Well, there's always room to improve, you know. Solano didn't make playoffs this year, so you've got to play better next year. And it's not like these girls didn't play good this year. They played great, and we're just in a tough conference with a bunch of good teams. So you got to play to the not the ability of your opponent, but better. So we're gonna see what changes happen here, and hopefully a more competitive second quarter.
Yeah, and Solano really doing a great job, especially when it comes to the fast break. After every steal, they just take off running.
Yeah, and with 5 girls, that's tough to keep doing.
Selena Perez finds Turk Van, and she misses. Rebound by Cameron Hatcher. Sabrina Zerby has the ball. Zerby dribbling, finds Lizzie Rourke across court, pulls up for 3, misses.
Look at her go.
Gets her on rebound. Sabrina Zerby has the ball, gives it to Hatcher. Hatcher finds Glenn. Glenn tries to find Rourke down low, but turns the ball over.
It was a good thought there.
Turk Van inbounds the ball to Brown. Brown gives it back to Turk Van. Turk Van finds Quintero. Quintero to Perez. Perez to Brown. Brown to Turk Van. Turk Van with the mid-range shot. Misses. Rebound by Glenn. Sabrina Zerby will bring the ball up court. Zerby to Rapola. Rapola to Zerby. Zerby to Glenn. Glenn to Hatcher. Hatcher to Rapola. Rapola for the mid-range shot. Almost kisses it off the backboard, but Hatcher comes out with the ball and gets the basket to go in.
Wow. Solano on the boards tonight. I haven't seen him get rebounds like this. This is incredible.
Perez gives it to Brown. Brown gives it back to Perez. Perez to Wyatt. Wyatt to Quintero. Quintero to Wyatt. Wyatt to Perez. Perez for the three. Misses. Rebound by Hatcher. Hatcher running down court. Fast break. Goes up with the wild shot and gets it to go in off the backboard.
Wow.
It's just one of those nights for Solano.
Wow. Was that Cameron Hatcher or Steph Curry? That was ridiculous. Putting her body on the line, too. Solano. Can you tell it's their last game?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Seriously, they are playing hard. They got nothing to lose.
As Solano makes a couple of substitutions. And Brown has the ball. Finds Perez. Perez trying to get free. But Violotti is all over her. And Perez with a lucky bounce gets it to go in. Lizzie Rourke passes to Kyla Fernando. Fernando to Glenn. Glenn for the jump shot. Misses. Turk Van gets the ball and is fouled by Jillian Glenn.
These girls for Solano don't often play together, so I think this would be time for Mendocino if they want to get something rolling. Now's the time.
As Glenn comes up with the steal, throws it up to Rourke. Rourke gives it to Lottie, and Lottie misses the wide open layup.
Man, Rourke made an exceptional pass there. Got to make those shots.
Yeah, it looks like Lottie was falling, and she just threw one up there as Perez throws one up but misses. Saved by Brown. Turk Van has the ball, but she double dribbles.
It's good effort by Brown to get another possession, though.
Yeah, she came flying just to save that one. Glenn has the ball. Fernando finds Rourke. Rourke finds Zerby. Zerby penetrates, goes up for the layup, misses. Rebound by Quintero. Quintero finds Perez.
Turk Vaughn getting the break.
And she gets away with the travel there.
She's got to be tired.
Yeah, she looks tired. She's jogging.
Yeah.
As I believe Lottie misses the mid-range shot.
You know, it's not often you have your center as your also your main ball handler.
Actually, 8th grade NJB, no lie.
Oh, my God.
It was me. Fernando goes up for the mid-range shot. Solano gets the ball back. Zerby has the ball, finds Glenn. Glenn gives it to Fernando. Fernando to Lottie. Lottie to Rourke. Rourke back to Lottie. Lottie to Zerby. Zerby to Rourke. Rourke to Lottie. Lottie finds Zerby down low. Zerby misses the layup. Rebound by Turk Van.
That's the one thing I love about Solano. They play a lot like the Warriors, where they just keep the ball moving, and nobody's really worried about getting their shots up. They always find the best shot.
Yeah, because R.J. Johnson is the leading scorer of the team, and she averages just under 11 points.
Yeah, so, I mean, you got a bunch of girls putting up 8, 7, 9, 10 points. So it's really a team effort in Solano.
Zerby has the ball. Zerby gets it to Lottie. Lottie for 3, misses. Rebound by Fernando, but she gets called for it over the back.
Fernando taking advantage of her minutes in her last game, playing hard.
Yeah, and if you're Mendocino, I know you just have to just look at Solano really going with the hockey substitution and just subbing everybody out.
I mean, it's got to be rough.
Like, I wish I had somebody on my bench.
Just one person, just one, you know.
Turk Van, she gave RJ a stiff arm, but Johnson picks up the foul.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do is give Mendocino in the bonus, so they're just getting free, easy buckets. With how good Solano's defense has been, they got to keep it up.
As Tuck Van misses the shot, but Quintero gets the rebound and gets the putback to go in.
Nice play. They're going to need more of that.
Johnson pushing the ball up court. Johnson putting some moves on Perez.
I think she went like a full 360.
Johnson with the ball. Finds Fernando. Fernando thought about the three. De Silva finds Johnson. Johnson goes to the basket and misses, but will head to the free throw line.
She almost got that to go. And I think to bring it back to what we were last talking about, it's good to have a player like RJ as your captain because she's always looking for the open girl and just never worrying about how many shots that she's taken during the game. So that just gives a great environment for the rest of the players, and that's why you see Solano averaging about 16 assists a game, and that's not common. Mendocino averages about 8 assists a game. So that just shows you these girls are out here to play with their teammates.
Yeah, sometimes RJ can be too passive when she'll have a wide open lane, but like you said, from your captain, you want to see them be more versatile and not be all about scoring. As Wyatt has the ball, finds Tuck Van. Tuck Van throws up a circuit shot, misses, rebound by Sierra Chapman.
I think she was trying to get the foul called there.
As Chapman gets called for a travel.
Surprisingly, Mendocino still moving pretty well on offense, but the ball is not. Bodies are moving, but the ball tends to stay in one girl's hands.
Selena Perez tries to go for the reverse layup, but the ball hits the bottom of the backboard. RJ throws it to De Silva. De Silva finds Martinez, and Martinez gets the basket to go in.
Those fast breaks have been killer against Mendocino.
Perez gives it to Tuck Van. Tuck Van being guarded by Chapman. Tuck Van uses the screen from Wyatt. Brown throws the ball away. Martinez comes out with the ball. She throws the ball away.
Oh.
Selena Perez with the ball. Perez finds Brown. Brown goes up for the mid-range shot. Misses. Rebound by Kyler Fernando. RJ Johnson pushes the ball up court. Johnson will be fouled by Perez.
I think Mendocino has missed every single one of those mid-range jumpers. So I'm going to look for them to start finding another shot to take because that is clearly not working.
Yeah, you have to somehow find a way to attack the basket. Set some screens for the ball handler. Get them free. Create some mismatches.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they have many three-point shooters on Mendocino, so that's going to be tough to get back into this game with a 22-point lead, and Solano is not giving it up on offense.
As Chapman gets the bucket off of the Elizabeth Martinez assist.
I have seen one three-pointer, and the rest have been twos in the paint. They've been playing hard down low.
Perez being smothered by R.J. Johnson.
Oh, nice pass.
Wyatt turns the ball over.
Oh.
And De Silva turns the
Stay
ball
with the
over.
play.
Wyatt gets the easy layup to go in. Maybe the easiest shot of the game.
Yeah, seriously. it was just her. And her own teammate, too.
Yeah, like she could have really took her time with that one.
Yeah. Just set up, maybe like make a little horseplay. Tell her.
Play patty cake, you know.
Yeah.
Hide and go seek while you're at it.
Yeah. Be like, no backboard here, only swish.
Challenge yourself. Like,
Yeah.
it's too easy.
Yeah.
And with just under 2:30 left in the game with a score of 35-13, Andy, what have you seen from Mendocino that can give you hope that they could make this game competitive?
Well, first off, they have 8 points in this quarter, more than 5, and there's still 2.5 minutes left. But I've been seeing them. Their defense has picked up a little bit this quarter. I think we put up 26 points in the first, and so they've only given up about 11. And so their defense has been playing really well, and their offense has been scoring a little bit more points. So we're hoping maybe they can start shooting a couple threes and making them, and we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, and when you don't have the depth that Solano has, it's really tough to compete with them because any one of their players can start at any given moment. And when you have that much talent on one team, it's just hard to compete with them.
Yeah, and like you said, Solano tonight has been doing full-on hockey switches where we've done 5 girls in, 5 girls out. So that's tough to compete when you've got your 5 girls in.
Sierra Chapman tries to find R.J. Johnson down low, but she just overruns the pass. And Turk Van will give it to Selena Perez. Perez has the ball trying to shake R.J. Johnson. Perez turned right into Johnson. Chapman with the rebound. Chapman throws it up to Martinez. Martinez with the layup and gets it to go in. And I don't know if it was just me, but did Elizabeth hit some type of speed burst?
That was a little weird, and then she kind of hopped at the end. That was funny, but hey, it worked.
Yeah, she had to slow herself down somehow.
Yeah.
Turk Van being guarded by Chapman. Chapman gets pokes the ball free. And it will be Solano's ball, last touch by number 11, Anika Brown.
Now, I would not want to be battling Chapman on a fast break. That's for sure.
They say the same thing about me.
Yeah, I can tell you that.
As Johnson tries to throw it into Martinez, gets it there somehow. Jones turns down to 3, and that was a quick 3-second count.
Yeah, really. Wow. I thought she just touched the ball.
Perez will bring the ball up court. Perez trying to get loose, and she will be fouled by, I believe it was R.J. Johnson.
RJ showing her speed right there. She got a good crossover by Perez, but RJ just caught up to her. And that's got to be demoralizing for Perez. Put on a good move. Think you got past your girl, but then, whoop, she's right there.
I know. It's kind of like the NBA where LeBron just comes out of nowhere with the chase down block, and you're just like, where did he come from?
Oh, it's got to be tough. Especially when you're tired, too, and she's putting out all that effort to get around her.
As Perez misses the free throw. Rebound by Brown. She misses also. Rourke saves the ball, but Perez comes up with it.
Mendocino playing a little scrappy here.
Brown with the mid-range shot, misses. Rebound by De Silva.
Mendocino has shot a bunch of shots that were just long.
Sumi De Silva gives it to Cassandra Jones. And she gets her second 3 of the game to go in.
I swear, she just lets it fly from wherever.
Perez gives it to Brown. Brown to Wyatt. Wyatt to Perez. Perez taking her time.
See Cassandra Jones take it from right there.
Perez trying to get loose. Runs into R.J. Johnson, but she gets a reverse layup to go in.
That was clean. Not sure what just happened there.
I think a technical
on
R.J. Johnson.
Oh.
Or maybe a warning.
Huh. Yeah, that was odd.
Sumi De Silva gives it to Rourke. Rourke to Jones. Jones to Havea. Havea to Rourke. Rourke to De Silva. De Silva for 3. Misses. Rebound by Quintero. And Perez will let the time run out. And with the score of 40-16, Andy, what did you see from Solano that they really just did tremendously well in this game?
Oh, well, first off, I'm pretty sure that they have 35-plus points in the paint tonight in the first half. They've just been demoralizing Mendocino inside, and also their fast break points have been just awesome for them. They've just been running down the court with too much speed for Mendocino to keep up with and just getting the easy buckets.
And what can you say about their defense? Because their defense is what's getting them those fast break points.
They put on that half-court press, and that has been so tough for Mendocino to deal with. And then just in general, they've been just putting bodies on the ball. I've been seeing one girl, when Turk Vaughn brings the ball down low, she's got 4 girls around her, and you can't do anything about that when you're Mendocino.
And with the score of 40-16, Solano up by 24 points. We will be back with the second half.
Yes.
And change. Your dedication to students help them obtain their goals. You prepare them with the knowledge and skills needed for a brighter future. Together with athletics, we develop accomplished young adults. Please accept this coin as a token of our gratitude for the work you do with student athletes. We value you as teachers. You have made a difference in their Solano College experience.
make it. Yeah, to the spot where we would stay lit. And finish bottles never wasted. Yeah, cause that's where I'm from.
Hi, welcome to another edition of On Campus. I'm your host, Jade Horter, and today we have special guest, Destiny Greenwood. So, Destiny, why did you choose Solano over all the other local colleges?
I chose Solano because, one, it was closer to home. I did go to Rodriguez, so that's like down the street. Also, I did have an ACL injury, so it was smarter to stay local rather than go somewhere far and then come back for my doctor's appointments and my physical therapy.
So, how did you take the news that you tore your ACL?
Well, first, they diagnosed me saying that I tore my PCL and that I can come back in 2 weeks, but when it happened, I was playing basketball, so after I came back for 2 weeks, I thought I could play. I actually buckled on the court, and then after that, I went to go get an MRI, and they said that I tore my ACL.
Wow, that's sad. I'm really sorry that happened, but
It's okay.
You're here now. So, how do you balance basketball and volleyball?
With the two sports, it's kind of hard because since it is volleyball season, I do have to practice every day, and then for basketball, I practice on Mondays and Thursdays. So between that, when I didn't have practice, I would be doing homework and trying to study, because on the weekends I do work also on Saturdays and Sundays.
Wow. So you're really busy then.
I am.
I just want to say congratulations on a perfect season.
Thank you.
What do you think were the key points for you and your team to have gone undefeated?
I believe the key points were just sticking together as teammates, more importantly as sisters. We do all come together as sisters. Like, it's not even a team, we're family. And also, when we make a mistake, you have to just brush it off and like let that other person pick you back up.
Wow. I also want to congratulate you again on making first team all conference. What does that mean to you?
That means so, like, a lot to me. Like, words can't even describe, because when I did take a year off for my ACL injury, I was working hard and trying to strengthen my legs to get better, and basically all of that hard work paid off. And I'm proud to say that I can see it in me, that I'm getting stronger, and the conference also saw that.
Okay, so Destiny, what are your plans after Solano?
My plans after being here is to eventually go on to a 4-year to play either basketball or volleyball. I still don't know which sport I really want to further on my career in, but at this point it's like which school will offer the most money, like for a full ride scholarship, and whatever one I'm down for.
Gotcha. Well, good luck on the recruitment. I wish you all the best, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
If you have an interest in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether it's behind the scenes or on camera,
then this is the class for you.
Class is held every Wednesday from 1:30 to 4:30 in room 121 alongside the library building.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
it's more than just sports. It's an education.
if you have an interest in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether it's behind the scenes or on camera,
then this is the class for you.
Class is held every Wednesday from 1:30 to 4:30 in room 121 alongside the library building.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
It's more than just sports. It's an education.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show,
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester, and remember,
It's more than just sports. It's an education.
Hi, I'm Dr. Celia Esposito-Noy. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
And we are back for the second half. Kyla Fernando throws it across court to Cassandra Jones, but number 25, Yvonne Quintero, deflects the ball away.
That's what Mendocino's going to want to do if they want to get back into this game. They're going to have to play the passing lanes, get a lot of turnovers, and capitalize on them.
R.J. Johnson with the ball. Johnson gives it to Fernando. Fernando gives it to Rourke. Rourke for the mid-range shot. Misses. Anika Brown with the rebound. Brown gives it to Regan Wyatt. Perez gives it to Wyatt, or Brown. Brown back to Wyatt. And the ball is stolen by no other than R.J. Johnson. And she misses the layup.
Man, she got one of her easier steals that I've ever seen her get, and then she gets one of her easier layups. She's got to make that.
Yeah, she's just going to laugh that one off.
Yeah.
But if you didn't notice, she looked right at Borchard like,
don't pull me, coach.
Yeah, don't it's sophomore night, coach.
Let me play.
Selena Perez finds Brown. Brown penetrates, goes up for the hook shot, misses, gets her own rebound, and Turk Vaughn will head to the free throw line.
Brown was relatively quiet in the first half, so let's see if she has adds a big spark for Mendocino in this next half.
Tiana Turk-Vaughn, the center sophomore, gets the first free throw to go in.
Shooting about 55% on the year at the line. Trying to cut it to a 20-point lead.
Turk-Vaughn gets the second free throw also as R.J. Johnson with a blazing speed throws up court to Fernando. Fernando back to Johnson. Johnson finds Rourke. Rourke finds Cassandra Jones for three and gets it to go in.
Man.
Cassandra with her third three-point shot of the game.
I'm telling you.
Earlier when she came back this season, she kind of struggled shooting the three-point ball. But now She seems to be back to the old Cassandra
yeah.
that we seen 2 years ago.
She's definitely found it in the past couple games. She's been playing excellent, and tonight has been no change for her. She's just been putting up those threes and sinking them. I'm going to count how many times she hits the rim tonight, and it's going to be less than 5.
And Selena Perez with the ball. Goes up for the shot, misses, rebound by Fernando, but Selena Perez comes up with the ball and gets the layup to go in.
Quick little fumble there for an easy bucket for Perez.
RJ Johnson throws it to Fernando. Fernando gives it back to Johnson. Johnson to Rourke in the middle of the court and gets the mid-range shot to go in.
Nice little roll there.
Selena Perez with the ball. Perez finds Brown. Brown finds Wyatt. Wyatt finds Perez. Perez back to Wyatt. Wyatt to Turkvan. Turkvan trying to back down Lizzie Rourke. And Yvonne Quintero misses the putback shot. Turkvan really hustling out there. Goes up for a mid-range shot. Misses. Rebound by Lizzie Rourke. Rourke pushing the ball up court. And Rourke gets called for a travel.
I did not see her move, to be honest, but
she stopped. She kept her pivot foot for a while, and then she moved it.
Oh. It's nice to see someone else than Turkvan taking it up the court.
As Wyatt has the ball, gives it to Perez.
Perez has done a good job finding her teammates, too.
She's also done a good job at getting to the paint, but she just hasn't been able to finish consistently.
It seems like that's been a big problem for Mendocino tonight. Oh!
As De Silva tried to feed it to Elizabeth Martinez, but didn't get enough on the pass.
Yeah, it's a little wimpy pass. Mendocino doing a good job defensively there, taking advantage of the mistake.
Selena Perez will bring the ball up court. Perez being guarded by RJ Johnson. Perez gives it to Brown. Brown looking to penetrate, finds Wyatt. Wyatt looking to penetrate, gives it to Turkvan. Turkvan gives it to Perez. Perez misses the shot. Rebound by Cameron Hatcher.
Mendocino's been having open threes all night, but they're just not taking them.
Johnson with the ball. Johnson finds De Silva. De Silva gives it to Johnson. Johnson to Hatcher. Hatcher back to Johnson. Johnson to De Silva. De Silva gets blocked by Turkvan, but she steps out of bounds.
Good defensive play right there to help out her teammate. And then she comes in and gives the block, so can't really do much better than that.
You get a shot of Lizzie Rourke. And you see Elizabeth Martinez's twin sister, Sarah Martinez, who will be playing next year. And De Silva puts up a three and hits all net.
Solano just came to play tonight.
Because it's sophomore night.
Yeah, this has been a great game for Solano.
Anika Brown with the ball. Brown finds Perez. Perez.
Woo! Perez, you weren't lying. She knows how to drive.
Cameron Hatcher with the ball. Hatcher gives it to Zerby. Zerby to De Silva. De Silva to Rourke. Rourke with the nice pump fake and the nice layup, but misses. Gets her own rebound. Passes it out to Hatcher. Hatcher to Zerby. Zerby to Chapman. Chapman just bullies her way to the paint and gets the layup to go in.
Solano's really going to miss that next year with Lizzie Rourke, how she drives in, but not only does she drive in, she's looking to get her own rebound every time.
Yeah, I think the person that comes closest to what Lizzie Rourke can do on rebounding-wise in her activity is Elizabeth Martinez.
Yeah, and also Destiny Greenwood. She's a great rebounder, too.
Another one.
Well, I haven't seen Destiny Greenwood play tonight.
No, she's injured.
Oh, that's too bad.
She's sitting right next to R.J. Johnson.
Oh, she's got the Crocs on. Yeah, she's not coming in.
I mean, unless she could ball with the Crocs on, you feel me? Real hoopers wear any shoes. I don't see how they wore Converse back in the day. Like,
I don't, yeah.
Oh, my God. Like, I know their feet were hurting.
I mean, Converse aren't even comfy to begin with to me, so I don't know.
Right, like, have you seen the way Bill Russell walks? Like, that's all from Converse, dude. Sabrina Zerby throws it up to Cameron Hatcher. Hatcher goes up for the layup, and she gets fouled.
A little smack to the face. It woke her up a little bit.
She's tough. She can handle it.
Mendocino getting a little tired, you know. Every single time down the floor, having to defend a fast break is not that fun.
Cameron Hatcher, the 5'5" guard out of Benicia. And she misses the first free throw. And you get a shot of Coach Borchert.
Hatcher, she needs to work on those free throws. She's about 36%. So hopefully we'll see a whole new girl at the free throw line next year.
Well, she just went 50% just now.
Hey.
So, getting there. As Perez brings the ball up court. Perez gives it to Wyatt. Wyatt to Quintero. Quintero to Turkvan.
Safe to say she's not going to shoot a three or anybody on Mendocino.
Perez getting to the basket and gets the left-handed layup to go in.
She's not the biggest girl, but she gets in there like she is.
It's Sabrina Zarbi. Brings the ball up court. Gives it to Sumi De Silva. De Silva back to Zerby. Zerby to Lottie. Just excellent ball movement by Solano as Turk Van gets the rebound. Turk Van looking to go coast to coast as she missed the layup but gets it right back and gets the putback to go in.
How many times have we seen that tonight?
A lot.
Too many.
Vi Lottie throws it into Sierra Chapman. Chapman finds Javier. Javier gives it to De Silva for the three. Misses. Rebound by Sierra Chapman.
Take it up, girl.
Chapman bullies her way to the basket but misses the scoop layup.
She's see, that's what I love about Solano. She's looking for the pass, and she's got an easy layup right in front of her. You know, sometimes you got to take that, but it's the mindset that's not terrible.
Yeah, Solano always excellent with ball movement, especially with Coach Matt Borchert as a coach.
I mean, he's like a drill sergeant.
As Regan Wyatt misses the layup. Sumi De Silva brings the ball up court. Goes right to the basket.
Ooh.
Misses. Selena Perez will bring the ball up court.
She's going to take it all the way.
And look at Perez.
Look at her go. She's fearless.
Yeah, I noticed when Perez has to switch from left to right, that's when she can't really get it up. But she's left-handed the whole time.
Hey.
It's going in.
Yeah. What is that? That's like Lou Williams, huh?
Lou Will.
You get him
like I'm Lou Will.
You get him off his right hand, and it's not going in.
And it looks like number 11, Anika Brown, is on the ground crying. She's definitely in pain.
It's never what you want to see.
And you hear her say, "Don't touch it," so you know she's really hurting. And that leaves Mendocino with 4 players now.
That is a problem.
Yeah, just an injury-filled season for Mendocino. Already down 3 players coming into this game, and they just lost another one.
Yeah, they got 2 girls on their bench who aren't dressed. So I'm assuming they're hurt as well. So just not the best season for Mendocino.
Or actually 4 players injured. I believe 2 or 3 is here with us today, though.
A couple didn't even come. Wow.
Yeah. And Anika Brown is the player on the ground for Mendocino.
Sitting up now, but still not standing just yet.
And you get a good look at the Solano bench. A couple of players in: Elizabeth Martinez, Stella Havea, Jessica Rapola, Sabrina Zerby.
Loudy. No, was that? No. Sorry. I don't think so. Oh, that was Loudy. That was right.
Oh, you getting there.
I got it. I got it. I'm feeling like a veteran in the booth. This is like my 4th game.
And just like we seen in the earlier game with Jamarlyn Jackson, Anika Brown has hurt her ankle, and it looks like she can't put any pressure on it.
Yeah, let's hope that she can get a little ice on that, maybe walk in at the end of the game. It looks like she's in a lot of pain over there.
Oh, it looks like it's her knee.
We'll see how Mendocino reacts here with 4 girls. They haven't had a sub all night. Now they got 1 less player. So this is going to be really, really tough for them.
And you see Solano going into a zone now as Selena Perez throws up a 3-point shot. Sabrina Zerby has the ball. Gives it to Vi Lottie. Lottie for 3, misses. And last touch by Stella Havea, and it will be Mendocino's ball.
I think you're going to see a lot more open threes now for Solano, so I can imagine that they're just going to keep taking those all night.
Selena Perez brings the ball up court. Gives it to Turkvan. Turkvan back to Perez. Perez just dribbling.
Not a lot of movement right now on Mendocino's side. Not actually none. Not one person is moving.
Quintero gives it to Turkvan. Turkvan 2. Wyatt for the 3. Misses. Rebound by Martinez. Martinez gives it to Zerby. Zerby to Rapola. Rapola to Zerby. Zerby to Martinez. Martinez to Havea down low. Havea gets a nice turnaround shot to go in. And Stella Havea with some nice footwork.
She's playing well.
In the post. She's definitely going to be one of the sophomore players for next year to look out for.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten much time this year, but she's really taking advantage of her minutes in this game.
That's Perez.
Somebody's got to help her out here.
Finds Quintero. Quintero misses. Last touch by Mendocino, and it will be the ladies' Falcons ball.
It's kind of been confusing. They've been holding it for almost 25 seconds with 1 player on Mendocino's side, not really passing it. So,
yeah, they're trying to find a hole in the Solano defense, but when it's 4 on 5, you're most likely not gonna find one.
Yeah, no. They haven't had time to adjust yet, so maybe we'll see something a little bit different after this quarter.
And Turkvan gets away with the travel, and Quintero just throws one up. Martinez throws it up to Rapola. She can't handle it. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Solano up 53-24. And Andy, you already know I have to ask you, what can Mendocino do with only 4 players left?
Well, let's hope that Jesus is on their side first. And Mendocino, they got to just move. Somebody else has got to move. You got Perez holding the ball, and she's looking for something, but nobody is moving. Now, I realize that they are tired. They're now playing with 4 girls. They're playing with 1 less player than the other team. But somebody's got to move. Somebody's got to make something happen, because you're never going to put the ball in the bucket if you're just standing there the whole time.
Yeah, and with Perez trying to find a hole, and the Solano defense already being tough, they're tired. It's like, what more can you do? You just can't really do anything right now. And for a side note, Jesus is always on everybody's side, so.
That is true.
Praise the Lord.
Let's hope Jesus is especially with Hanukkah Brown over there. She gets a fast recovery.
Selena Perez throws it in to Regan Wyatt. Reagan gives it to Selena.
Not a lot of movement here.
Turkvon trying to leak out to the corner a little bit. Perez has the ball, throws it back to Wyatt. Wyatt throws it back to Perez. Perez to Turkvon for the mirroring shot. Misses. Rebound by Quintero.
Oh.
She misses too. And
never hit the rim.
Shot clock violation. Ball never hit the rim, so it never restarted. Lizzie Rourke inbounds the ball to R.J. Johnson. Johnson gives it to Cassandra Jones. Jones to Johnson. Johnson to Fernando. Fernando to Rourke. Rourke to Jones for the three.
Bam.
And she gets another one to go in.
Wow, 4 for 5.
Her fourth three-pointer of the game.
I mean, do you expect anything else? No. She gets the ball. You know she's going to make it.
I know. That's what they said about me, too.
Gosh, they say everything about you.
He gets the ball, he's going to make it. I'm
Yeah.
just, you know.
The ladies talk about you. You know, everybody does.
Everybody. Sucks to be me sometimes. So much attention. Turkvon with the mid-range shot gets it to go in their first basket of the quarter. Cassandra Jones thought she was going to put up another one.
A kickball.
Sometimes I just want to see Cassandra, you know, cross half court. Then
I just want to see.
I
mean, I just want to see her hit like 10 threes in this game.
Yeah, I wish we could have seen that one, but it was an away game that she did it at. So it's kind of disappointing.
There it is.
As
Bam.
she shoots another
Easy.
one and gets it to go in. 5 3-pointers for Cassandra.
I'm telling you, she's hit the rim like once on all these threes. The rest have just been nothing but net. She is so good.
She's trying to let us see those 10 3-pointers, I think.
I'm liking it.
Now, maybe she feels bad it was an away game, so she's trying to do it for
Hey,
sophomore night.
It's her last game.
Right.
Huck it up there, girl.
As Wyatt looking to find somebody, throws one up, rebound by Sierra Chapman.
Oh.
Chapman throws it up to R.J. Johnson. Johnson too fast for herself and gets the fast break layup to go in.
Even up 25. 35, sorry. The girls are still playing hard, still running, still making fast breaks. That's just how Solano is.
Perez gives it to Wyatt. Wyatt finds Quintero, but she's surrounded by Chapman and Rourke. And a foul will be called on Sierra Chapman.
That's a common theme for Solanos. When they see the ball handler down low, they just swarm him. And a lot of the teams have a lot of difficulty adjusting to that.
Yvonne Quintero shooting 50% on the season from the free throw line. And she missed one, gets the other one to go in. 50%, no.
It's the average.
Staying at her average. As Kyla turns down a three-point shot, but Cassandra does not.
And we know.
And she misses
rare
the three-point shot. Ooh, and R.J. Johnson with a nice pass to Kyla Fernando.
That was through like 4 defenders.
I know, it's some LeBron James type stuff.
I think she's a little bit better than LeBron. You're bringing her down.
I'm not going to comment on that one, but Selena Perez with the ball.
She's more of a Steph, you know. She gets her teammates better, you know. She just does a little everything.
I mean, they're all right. But Kyla Fernando with the mid-range shot and gets it to go in.
There she goes. Having a lot of fun. That's what I like to see.
Selena Perez taking her time, dribbling up court. Perez taking her time, trying to figure out this defense.
Trying to figure out something. You got 3 other girls, very winded on offense.
Yeah, they're not getting much spacing going on. Wyatt.
Oh.
Ball is stolen. RJ Johnson with the ball. She goes up, misses. Reagan Wyatt has the ball. RJ just smiling because she knows it's sophomore night. She's okay.
They're all having a good time. You're up big.
And a wild pass. Kyla Fernando comes up with the steal, taking
way.
her time. Almost lost the ball. But she gets the fast break layup to go in.
Let's just say she's a little bit lucky there that Mendocino is tired.
Yeah. Perez with the ball. Perez taking her time once again.
That's been the game plan. It's just use about 15 seconds and then see what we can do.
Yvonne Quintero with the ball.
Oh, look at her go.
Somehow she didn't step out of bounds.
That was cool.
And Reagan Wyatt airballs a three-point shot, and the shot clock expires.
Have you seen him hit a three tonight? I haven't seen him hit a three tonight.
I believe if they have, I believe Perez hit it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they definitely. Let's just say they don't have a lot of shooters on that squad, but all four of them?
And they just subbed out all four sophomores with just under 5 minutes left. They've had an excellent season, and now we get to see what we have for next year.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I like to see all these girls get more time than they usually do.
Sabrina Zerby, Cameron Hatcher, Sierra Chapman, Jillian Glenn, Sumi De Silva. Just such excellent talent.
Yeah. I mean, they have starters. They're people that should be starting coming off their bench. So
right.
You don't see that often.
Just excellent ball movement as Zerby can't complete the three-point shot. Selena Perez with the ball. Perez so shifty.
There she goes.
Sumi De Silva gets a rebound. Throws it to Cameron Hatcher. Hatcher finds Zerby, and Zerby with the left-handed layup gets it to go in.
You can tell their captain's going to be with them next year, too. RJ, I bet you they're going to play the same way next year, just looking for the open girl.
And Sabrina Zerby gets the rebound off of the Selena Perez miss. Zerby gives it to Hatcher. Hatcher to De Silva. De Silva for three. Misses. Rebound by Sierra Chapman. Chapman gives it to Zerby. Zerby turns on the three. Gives it to Hatcher. Hatcher to De Silva. De Silva to Chapman. Chapman to Glenn. Glenn out to De Silva. De Silva across court to Hatcher. Hatcher back across court to De Silva. De Silva to Glenn. Glenn with the pump fake. Gets stripped. And
nice move by Glenn there. She got her defender with the little pump fake. Went around. It's too bad she couldn't score on that bucket.
And Vi Lottie, Jessica Rapola, and Stella Havea have checked into the game. Perez still can't figure out this defense. Perez with the ball. Perez gives it to Wyatt. Wyatt with the three-point shot. Rebound by Turk Van, and she gets the putback layup to go in.
We'll call it a pass. We'll call it a pass. That was a pass.
And Stella Havea with the nice basket down low. Perez bringing the ball up court. Perez to Wyatt. Wyatt tries to find Perez down low, but the ball is stolen by Stella Havea. Zerby has the ball. Zerby to Lottie. Lottie to Rapola. Rapola back to Lottie, and Lottie for three. Misses. Rebound by Reagan Wyatt. Wyatt bring the ball up court. Wyatt gives it to Turkvan. Turkvan to Perez for 3. She misses. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Jillian Glenn.
I mean, no disrespect to any player on Solano, but when you see all these players shooting the 3 and you see how well Cassandra Jones does, it just shows you how talented she is. I mean, she makes so many of those 3s. She's quite the exceptional player.
I know. I've been wanting to get a 3-point contest with Cassandra since her freshman year, but I think she's too busy for me.
Yeah, I think, challenging you would just bring her down.
I mean, you guys haven't seen me shoot.
We haven't seen you run. We haven't seen you shoot.
I'm just going to shock the world.
For real.
Upsets everywhere.
Well, it shouldn't be an upset with how high you talk about yourself. Anthony versus the world.
Yeah. Just Anthony, get me to compete against basketball players. I can't do baseball.
Well, it's what's funny is you never talk about competing against other guys, but it's always against other girls.
I mean, men's basketball team, they could, you feel me? It's whatever.
I mean, you haven't called out any players on that team, so you called out half the team on Solano for different reasons.
Because that's where everybody wants me to challenge. I mean, RJ with the speed.
I mean, what you're saying is the girls are just so talented.
They are. Very talented.
Yeah, that you feel like they're the only worthy challenge.
I'm just saying. Well, it's whatever. Anybody that wants to accept my challenges, they could hit me up. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
You're going to get quite a few notifications. You're going to be worried. Yeah, you didn't say what all your things are.
We're going to have to type that in a graphic because, I don't think anybody's going to really be able to spell it out if I just say it. So if our producer can get a graphic for me going. As time runs out with a score of 71-34. Andy, what did you see from Solano that you really liked?
I saw a team who knew it was their final game, and they came out and they just completely dominated the opponent. They saw that Mendocino had 5 girls, so they kept the pressure on defense, and they also kept the pressure on offense all night, running those fast breaks, really just trying to wear them out over there, and they did an excellent job. Mendocino losing another girl, that hurt them a lot, and I was hoping to see a little bit more from them tonight and a little bit more from Turk Vaughn, her being such a special player, but we'll see what Mendocino has to offer next year, and Solano as well.
Yeah, speaking of next year, what did you see from Solano's freshmen that really impressed you?
Oh, my goodness. They have freshmen that can do everything. They have freshmen that can rebound. They have freshmen that can score points. They have freshmen that can play defense. So I think the future here in Solano, especially next year, is definitely bright because not only, how many? We have 10-plus freshmen that are coming back. So not only are we going to have another good squad with depth next year, but we're going to have a solid team.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for next year, but tonight is our last game of the season. I am Anthony Williams here with Andy Chase. Solano gets the victory tonight, and we will see you next season.